Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Cafu. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Raul. Totti. Could move up a gear here. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Oh, important interception. And that has been cleared. Mateus. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great vision. Lampard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Dembele. Neymar. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with the corner. They're first. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. This is a promising build-up. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's taking no chances there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Totti always looking for that half a chance. Roll in acres of space out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, what a mistake! There's the delivery. Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Chips it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. That is very well defended. Can he get on the end of this? Silvestre. Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Lampard. He's got away. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And no, just off target. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
No way through. Cafu. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? Ruben Dias cuts it out. Harrison does really well to win the ball there. Ryerson looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar gets flagged offside. And he's been shifted off it. That's been cut out, well played. Filippo Inzaghi. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Edmilson. Raul. Ambitious ball here. And this is Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Edmilson. Looking to play him in. Xavi Alonso. And Silvestre. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's made its way to him. Jordi Alba did just about enough to come out on top there. And the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a pretty loose pass. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Dembele! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, that has not gone well.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Cannavaro.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Tries to play it through. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's a nicely shaped ball. And the ball is out of play. Dani Olmo. And they win it back again. And here's Dembele. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their third corner. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Alonso spread it left. A probing pass. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar, decent chance! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aimed beyond the defence. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Yamal. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Berbatov. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gerrard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. And here's Berbatov. Oh, that's a fine interception. That is ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that was vital. Xavi Alonso. And it's lofted through here. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So no flag here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Rijkaard has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Gerrard looking to play it into the box. There's the shot! Another one of football's and how moments. De Bruyne powering forward here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it's more De Bruyne! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Dani Olmo. Serginho cuts out the pass. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? Cafu. And the pass is intercepted. Good take and tries one from range. And that's a real chance missed. De Bruyne. Edmilson. De Bruyne. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And it's been given away. Jena. And this is Berbatov. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Flings in across. It's a goal kick. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Doué.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a pop! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that should get the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Paris Saint-Germain found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
The final seconds now. Played into space. Henderson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all... Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Jordi Alba. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Ambitious ball here. He's having a hit! Oh, cracking effort.
Camavinga certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Looking for the run. Mateus.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, that always looked...
And the keeper's given it away. Dembele! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Milan have the lead.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. Aimed beyond the defence. Judge, surely! Superb by Inzaghi! A finish of true class! They are purring, truly purring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a pretty loose pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neymar. No way through, so back. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Mateus plays it short. Son Heung-min gets it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. Knocks it into space. Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And it's Valverde. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Valverde tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. And he's hit it long. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Valverde. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar! And it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, can he get onto this?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Dink through. Casillas can get it clear. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Quality ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's an imaginative pass. A probing pass. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's just beyond his reach. Neymar. Oh, some tackle that. It's Neymar! And that tested the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Milan are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Camavinga. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's shifting through the gears here. Space for him to turn and look. And they're quick to get it back. Chance for a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Milan looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Son Heung-min, bullish header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a cute ball. Son Heung-min wants to run onto this. Terrific effort! Again the flag's up. Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
There's the delivery. Van der Ven tries to clear. Neymar. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Zaire Emery has the space to scheme. Van der Ven can get it clear. Now it's Messi. Edmilson looking to provide the solidity his team so need. That's a throw. And he's had it nicked away. Gusto. Valverde. Caicedo. In by Messi.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
So we have movement on both benches. Half an hour gone in the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. He's through here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Threads one in. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Spread to the right. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Nicely aimed pass. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. It's Van Dijk. Looking to play him in. Tries to pass it through. Haaland. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. And no, that was never going to make it. Fagioli. And here's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Amrabat kept his eye on it. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It's